So whether something is mild or major or in between, a lot of times it's easy to get stressed out because we end up looking at the worst possible case scenario, right? So it's one of those situations where my mind was going to the worst thing, and instead of focusing on what I do have right now, but I always have these epiphanies that come in fragments. And then I am swatted by some major force of irony. And I always blame those epiphanies on Kevin because he's my prankster spirit guide. So, anyways, point being, I had gotten some Bath and Body Works sales and I wasn't able to go through them until yesterday. So I'm going through them and I'm like, maybe I should save some of my favorites back and use the stuff I don't like as much because, I had freebies and coupons, and not just the ones I got recently, but from before as well. And I'm like, wait a second. Why don't I just use the ones I actually like instead of rationing my favorites? Because you never know. It's like whenever I would ration something or save it for a special occasion or wait for the perfect moment, it would either go bad or go sour or wouldn't work, or like all these different things that would happen, or the perfect occasion would never present itself. So it was like I would just never get to use the fancy dinnerware or whatever the case may be. So, anyways, my point is, I had this moment like, why do we save the best for last instead of having dessert first, to use a perfect metaphor? So I popped over here to do a video about it yesterday, and I sat down and I had put on my Titanic necklace that day and went out for lunch or dinner rather, whatever. And it was gone. And so it must have fallen off during either going to get dinner or shopping or something. But the thing is, with that Titanic necklace, I was like, I know that I was just having this moment of being in the moment and appreciating what we have now and going for the gusto and enjoying what we've got. And then I lost my Titanic necklace, and I'm like, oh man. So I held out for hope that I might find it today, but I didn't. So I'm like, I'm just gonna buy a new one. So that really bummed me out. And I'm like, that was Kevin teaching me another lesson in appreciating what I have, because I have 10,000 necklaces, and showing me gratitude. Not only that, but I was losing like everything yesterday. So I'm blaming that on Kevin as well. But yeah, and with the necklace, you cannot tell me from Kate Winslet. We look exactly the same. Like we could be twins.